Greetings, seekers of ancient wisdom and keepers of forgotten lore. Welcome back to our journey through the unseen currents of time, where the veil between worlds thins and the echoes of tradition guide our way. Today, we delve into a day often overlooked by modern calendars, yet steeped in an old magic, a day when the very air whispers secrets and the natural world prepares for its long slumber. A day known to some as the Whispering Saturday. September 7th, as it appears on our calendars, might seem like just another early autumn day. But step back, beyond the hum of modern life, into the rhythm of ancient agrarian cultures. For them, this was a critical juncture, a liminal threshold between the exuberant bounty of summer and the stark realities of winter's approach. It was a day of quiet transition, a time when the last lingering warmth contended with the first chill winds, and every rustle of the leaves carried a potential message from the unseen. The Whispering Saturday earns its name from the subtle, often enigmatic signs that permeate this day. Hints from nature, whispers from the spirit world, urging us to prepare, to protect, and to pay heed. While the official church calendars might commemorate figures like St. Cloud, a Frankish prince who renounced his royal lineage for a life of monastic devotion, or St. Regina, a virgin martyr whose steadfast faith defied Roman persecution, their stories often float above the deeper, earthier currents that run beneath. For the common folk, particularly in lands where the Christian narrative intertwined with older pagan roots, September 7th was less about a specific saint and more about the powerful, inexorable cycle of the seasons. It was a day where the prayers offered weren't just for divine intercession, but for a blessing upon the harvest that had been gathered, and for protection against the deepening shadows of the coming months. People sought solace, health, and continued abundance, but also wisdom to interpret nature's signs and strength to face the lean times ahead. It was a time when the ancient spirits of the land, the forgotten deities of hearth and field, were perhaps more keenly felt, demanding respect and ritual. Let us step back further into the mists of a timeless past, before written records fully captured the anxieties and hopes of our ancestors. Imagine a time when the sun, though still bright, had begun its slow, deliberate descent towards its winter slumber. On this particular day, when the light itself seemed to hold a bittersweet memory of summer's peak, a legend was born, the tale of the Autumn Weaver. Long ago, in a land where the forests were ancient and the rivers ran clear, there lived a gentle ethereal spirit known only as Elara, the Autumn Weaver. She was not a deity, nor a fey queen, but a spirit born of the seasons turning, tasked with gathering the last threads of summer's warmth and weaving them into a protective cloak for the coming cold. Each year, as the days shortened, Elara would walk the fields and forests, her touch turning the leaves to gold and crimson, her gentle sighs carried on the cool breeze. On what we now call the Whispering Saturday, Elara's task was most crucial. This was the day she would visit every home, every hearth, every field, observing how humans prepared for the winter. She carried with her a shimmering, invisible basket. Into this basket she would gather not just the last warmth, but also the fragments of good intentions, of gratitude for the harvest, of mindful preparation. She sought the lingering kindness in human hearts, the last echoes of generosity before the harshness of winter might compel selfishness. It was said that if Elara found a home well prepared, with food carefully stored, hearths cleaned, and a spirit of thankfulness pervading the air, she would weave a single invisible thread of protection around that dwelling. This thread, born of summer's essence and autumn's wisdom, would guard against scarcity, illness, and despair throughout the winter. But if she found waste, discord, or a lack of appreciation for nature's bounty, her heart would grow heavy, her sighs would turn into chilling winds, and the invisible threads she wove would become tangled, leaving that home vulnerable to the harshest aspects of winter, not through malice, but through a simple failure to receive her protective weave. The old ones believed that on the Whispering Saturday, the rustling leaves carried Elara's very voice, her gentle reminders to be mindful, to be grateful, to be prepared. Her presence was subtle, never seen directly, but felt in the sudden chill, the unexpected warmth, or the fleeting scent of autumn spices. to honour Elara meant to participate in the quiet, diligent work of preparing for winter, to share what little one had, and to listen to the whispers of the wind, for they might carry a vital message from the autumn weaver herself. Her legend served as a powerful reminder of humanity's interconnectedness with the natural world and the profound wisdom in respecting its cycles. On the Whispering Saturday, the world is alive with subtle messages, if only we know how to read them. Our ancestors, intimately connected to the land, sought guidance in every gust of wind and every shifting shadow. Folk, omens. If the leaves fall quickly and completely on this day, a sign of a harsh, early winter, the trees shed quickly, signalling a need for humans to prepare for a deep freeze. A strong, cold north wind foretells a winter with much snow and biting cold. The wind carries the essence of what's to come. Spiders seen spinning intricate large webs early in the morning indicates a clear, pleasant autumn with good weather, extending well into the season. Spiders sense a prolonged period of calm. Berries on bushes are unusually abundant, a powerful omen of a severe winter to come as nature provides extra food for animals. The first frost appearing on the Whispering Saturday, a rare but potent sign, indicating an exceptionally early and long winter. Hasten your preparations. If migrating birds are seen flying south in large, hurried flocks, this suggests an urgent signal of an impending cold snap and an early onset of winter. A clear, starlit sky at night promises a bountiful spring and summer next year, especially for crops. The open heavens bless future fertility. Finding a perfectly intact, uncracked acorn, a rare sign of good fortune and financial stability in the coming year, symbolising strength and enduring sustenance. If a piece of bread falls face down when dropped, beware of unexpected expenses or minor financial setbacks. It's a symbolic loss of sustenance. Hearing unexplained creaks or whispers in an empty house, believed to be benevolent house spirits inspecting your preparedness, take it as a cue to tidy and provision. A sudden, unexplained chill or draught indoors, a subtle warning to be vigilant against minor ailments or household disagreements. It signifies a breach in warmth. The last apple picked from a tree is unusually perfect. Foreshadows excellent health and vigour for the picker in the coming year. It's the concentrated essence of vitality. Dreams in this night. The night of the Whispering Saturday is believed to be a conduit for prophetic dreams, offering glimpses into the coming season and guidance for personal paths. Pay close attention to these nocturnal visions. Dreams of abundant harvest. Seeing fields laden with grain or baskets overflowing signifies prosperity, good health, and contentment. Your efforts will bear fruit. Dreams of barren fields or empty storehouses. These are warnings to exercise caution in spending or address a spiritual emptiness, a call to conserve and reconsider. Dreams of animals preparing for winter symbolises the need for you to prepare for changes in your own life, a career shift, a move, or personal transformation. Dreams of falling leaves or decaying vegetation, about release and letting go, shed old habits, relationships, or ideas that no longer serve you. Dreams of clear cold water signifies purification and clarity of mind. If turbulent, it may indicate emotional upheaval that needs calming. Dreams of lost objects suggests a forgotten duty or neglected talent, a warning to pay closer attention to responsibilities. If found, a problem resolution. Dreams of speaking with the dead, often seen as direct communication from ancestors, offering guidance or reassurance. Listen carefully to their messages. Born on this day. Those individuals graced by birth on the Whispering Saturday are believed to carry unique traits deeply influenced by this transitional, introspective day. Character. They are often introspective, observant, and possess a quiet strength. They have an innate connection to nature and a deep understanding of cycles. Thoughtful planners, reserved yet loyal, they are adaptable and navigate change with calm. They possess a rich inner life. Destiny. Their path is one of continuous learning and adaptation. They are natural counsellors or protectors, offering stable guidance. Success often found in planning, preserving or understanding complex systems like ethnography or finance. Valued for wisdom and foresight, they find fulfillment in creating stability. Name Day. While the Whispering Saturday isn't widely known for specific name day celebrations in English folklore, we can acknowledge the saints traditionally associated with September 7th in various Christian traditions. Names often commemorated around this date include Regina, Cloud, Bartholomew, and Titus. Let us briefly consider the character associated with the name Regina. Those named Regina often embody quiet dignity and inner strength. They are perceived as natural leaders, not through overt assertiveness, but through their grace, wisdom, and ability to inspire respect. Like a queen, they possess a regal calm, a sense of responsibility, and a nurturing spirit, often guiding others with gentle authority. On the Whispering Saturday, the wisdom of the ancients calls us to actively engage with the shifting energies of the day, to honour the transition, and to set intentions for the coming cold. These aren't just quaint practices, they are powerful acts of alignment and protection. 1. The Autumn Weaver's Offering, Gratitude for Bounty. Goal: to express gratitude for the harvest, ensure continued abundance, and honour the spirit of the season. What you'll need: a small, ripe apple or a handful of fresh berries, a sprig of fresh rosemary or thyme, a small clean piece of linen cloth, and a quiet, outdoor spot. When and how to conduct: perform this ritual at dawn or dusk. Go to a secluded spot, place the apple, or berries, on the linen cloth, with the herbs beside it. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and softly speak words of thanks. Text of incantation. Optional. O giver of seasons and weaver of autumn's grace, I thank thee for the bounty of the earth, for the sun's warmth and the soil's embrace. May this offering be a token of my gratitude, and may abundance find its way back to this place. As the leaves turn and the light recedes, so too shall my heart be open to thy needs. What to do after? Leave the offering overnight. By morning, bury the fruit and herbs in the earth, returning them to the cycle, or leave them for local wildlife. Do not retrieve or eat it yourself. 2. Threshold cleansing and protection, warding against winter's ills. Goal: to cleanse your home of negative energies, protect it from winter's chill and illness, and create a welcoming space for benevolent spirits. What you'll need: a small bowl of sea salt, a handful of dried sage or rosemary, a clean broom or brush, and a small glass of fresh water. When and how to conduct: perform in the late afternoon. Start at your front door, moving clockwise. Sweep your doorway and threshold, visualizing old energy leaving. Sprinkle a thin line of sea salt across exterior doors and windows, and in room corners saying, Salt of the earth, protect this hearth. Let no ill pass, let no harm last. What to do after? Allow salt to remain for 24 hours, then sweep it up and return it to earth. Light dried sage or rosemary, smudging, wafting smoke into corners, especially near windows and doors, to purify and bless the space. Finish by drinking fresh water, symbolizing internal purification. 3. The Appleseed Divination, glimpsing the coming year. Goal: to gain insight into the luck and fortunes of the coming winter and spring, regarding love, health, or prosperity. What you'll need: a perfectly ripe, unblemished apple, a sharp knife, and a quiet moment of reflection. When and how to conduct: perform alone, After sunset, hold the apple, focusing on a question for the next 6 months. Cut the apple carefully in half, horizontally, to reveal the star-shaped core with the seeds. Interpretation: perfect star with 5 points. Auspicious sign: your wish or question will likely manifest positively. Good fortune is indicated. Even number of seeds: sign of balance, harmony, and partnerships. Odd number of seeds indicates individualism, new beginnings, or a personal journey. Seeds cut or damaged: a minor warning of obstacles or challenges, a call for vigilance. Seed sticks to the knife: someone close is holding a secret or is a hidden influence. What to do after: eat the apple, absorbing its insights. Bury the seeds in the earth, empowering your intention. Culinary traditions of the Whispering Saturday. The cuisine of the Whispering Saturday is all about transition, preservation, and comfort, a culinary bridge between summer's bounty and winter's larder. Preserving the last harvest, a key day for making jams, jellies, and fruit compotes from the last berries, apples, and plums. These symbolise storing sunshine and sweetness for darker months. Hearty, warming foods. Focus shifts to substantial meals. Root vegetable stews with grains or meat become popular, offering warmth and sustenance. Baked goods with dried fruits and nuts. Breads and cakes incorporate dried apples, raisins, walnuts, and hazelnuts, symbolising gathered sustenance. A small, simple apple tart is favoured. Herbal teas for health. Brewed from rose hips, chamomile, or mint. These teas boost immunity and prepare the body for changing weather. They calm the spirit and ward off illness. On the Whispering Saturday, as the veil thins and energies shift, certain actions are best avoided. Ignoring these ancient prohibitions isn't just about bad luck. It's about disrupting the delicate balance of the turning season and inviting unforeseen consequences. 1. Wasteful actions, domestic and resource-related. Base. Do not waste food, especially harvested goods. Mystical reason. Wasting food is an affront to the autumn weaver and spirits of abundance. It signals disrespect for nature's gifts. Consequences. This invites scarcity and hunger into your home for the entire winter. Your pantry may remain mysteriously bare, and provisions may not feel satisfying. Do not leave tools or farming implements outdoors overnight, exposed to the elements. Mystical reason. Shows disrespect for tools that bring sustenance and for the elementals. It attracts rust, breakage, and misfortune in future work. Consequences. Your tools may break easily, or you may face unexpected difficulties and delays in work, as if spirits withhold aid. Type 2. Social and interpersonal prohibitions. Do not engage in heated arguments or stir conflict within the family or community. Mystical reason. Discord disrupts natural harmony and creates energetic fractures that persist. It invites disharmony and sadness into the home. Consequences. Arguments initiated on this day are difficult to resolve, leading to long-standing rifts. The home environment becomes tense, attracting negative energies. Do not refuse a genuine request for help, especially from the needy or a traveller. Mystical reason. Generosity is paramount. Refusing aid is an act of coldness, reflecting badly on your karmic balance and ability to receive blessings. Consequences. This act invites spiritual emptiness or future scarcity. You may find yourself in need, only to discover others unwilling to help, mirroring your actions. 3. Financial and business prohibitions. Do not make major new beginnings or significant purchases, e.g., starting a new business, buying a house, getting married. Mystical reason. This day is about consolidation, not bold ventures. Shifting, unstable energies make it ill-omened for foundational decisions. Consequences. Any major endeavour started on this day is plagued by instability and obstacles, struggling to find success or leading to fragile relationships. Do not lend or borrow significant sums of money. Mystical reason. Lending or borrowing on the Whispering Saturday creates tangled financial threads difficult to untie, leading to disputes. Consequences. Debts incurred or lent on this day are slow to repay or cause ongoing friction, souring relationships and creating financial imbalances. Force. Spiritual and environmental prohibitions. Do not linger in liminal spaces, crossroads, old ruins, edges of forests, after dusk, without protective charms. Mystical reason. As the veil thins, these are places where spirits are active. Without protection, one becomes vulnerable to their influence. Consequences. Lingering unprotected leads to unease, confusion, or spiritual attachment. One might experience strange dreams or bad luck, as if something has followed them home. Do not cut down fruit-bearing trees or any ancient large tree on this day. Mystical reason. Trees are sacred repositories of life force. To harm them is to sever a connection to nature's bounty and disrespect land spirits. Consequences. This action brings ill luck to your garden, leading to barren harvests or the decline of other plants. It invites spiritual emptiness. Do not whistle indoors after dark. Mystical reason. Whistling indoors after sunset attracts wandering spirits, both mischievous and malevolent. It opens a portal that should remain closed. Consequences. This leads to unexplained noises, unease, or minor misfortunes, as if unseen entities cause subtle disturbances, disrupting peaceful slumber. Do not leave windows or doors open after sunset, especially if living near wild areas. Mystical reason. Unwelcome energies and wandering spirits can enter the home through open portals. The home should be a sanctum. Consequences. Leaving openings after dark invites illness, arguments, or general unease and vulnerability into the household, exposing your sanctuary to harsher elements. As the light of the Whispering Saturday begins to fade, remember the ancient wisdom it carries. This day reminds us that even in transition, there is profound beauty, deep meaning, and powerful guidance to be found. Embrace the whispers, honour the cycles, and walk forward with intention and respect. Until next time, may your path be clear and your spirit bright.